Hello, I am Brigitte Dow. I'm a certified life coach, certified Pilates instructor, certified EFT tapping practitioner. I'm also a Reiki and dowsing practitioner and also an author of Crafting a Better Life, Creative Approaches to Personal Growth. All sorts of fun stuff in here. All of the exercises I do with my clients are in here for coaching. Also, what I'm here to talk to you about today is crafting. So this is my vision board from a couple years ago. I think it was a couple years ago, yeah. Super fun, super easy, fun craft. And that's what I'm talking about. Crafting a better life, crafting. Why am I talking about crafting? Because I just have been reading a great book called Craftfulness. So, in my heart of hearts, I have always known that it's beneficial to play. As adults, I feel like we do not play enough. We tend to be very serious. I find this with almost all of my clients. They come to me and they're very serious about things, and my first thing is, let's lighten up. Let's have a little fun, right? What's the point of setting goals if they're a drag, right? Let's have some fun achieving them, and let's also take a break sometimes, but be useful with that time off and actually have our time off and our time relaxing benefit us, and that's where crafting comes in. So I've instinctively always felt like crafting is really important, which is why I've included, like I said, there's tons of crafts in here. Okay, well now, there is research to prove that I was right, and I'm super excited to share this with you. So let me just read a little bit from this book. Again, this is Craftfulness. I didn't want to block the title. So there was a study. There's been tons of studies done. This one I'm just going to quote from. Her name is Kelly Lambert. She wrote a book years ago called Lifting Depression, and she actually stated that crafting and being artistic is one of the, aside from medications, of course, you always want to include those, but this is also a huge component to helping lift depression. So let me read a little bit from this book. Meaningful, goal-driven physical activity encourages the neural connections important for combating depression. Okay, let me just repeat that. Meaningful, goal-driven physical activity encourages the neural connections important for combating depression. Therefore, and then she goes on to state from her study, using our hands to think about a problem such as cleaning, mending, cooking, knitting, or gardening, where the end goal is meaningful, is like taking a mental vitamin. So isn't that interesting? Any useful task that engages your hands gives you the sense of control over your environment and is ultimately very empowering. And craft work brings exactly the same experience to your brain. How interesting is that? And also in the pandemic, a lot of people took up crafts, and I think that was the perfect thing to do because it helped us feel like we had control over our environment, right? Let me just finish one more little thing about research. And research also indicates that a number of activities where the brain and hand connect in absorbing and deliberate movement, repetitive movement, focused movements, such as knitting, weaving, sewing, even chopping vegetables, interesting, can be useful at diffusing stress and distracting the mind of unhelpful rumination and negative thinking thoughts. Interesting. So, see, I knew it. Crafting. So here's my whole point with this. Have fun. Where are you not having fun? Where are you working? Where do you feel, here's a better question. Do you feel like you're just working and you're not getting anywhere? Or you're upset, or you're frustrated, or the anxiety kicks in and you can't seem to get past it? I'm gonna recommend you play. Yeah, I am gonna recommend you find a time, and let's not use time as the excuse here. I can already hear people saying, yeah, I don't have time to play. You have 15 minutes, everyone's got 15 minutes. In fact, I've been reading quite a few art journaling magazines recently, and most of the people who have beautiful art journaling, I mean, their work is really quite, it's beyond crafting in my opinion, it's like artwork. They do 15 minutes a day. They all have families. They all have jobs. They're all very, very busy people. But they manage to find 15 minutes a day. Now, what a lot of people do is they just have particularly for art journaling, they just have the paper ready to go, or their journal is right there. So if they're in the kitchen and they find they have 15 minutes, they're just like, all right, let me just bust out some stuff and just be creative. That counts. That counts. And what it does is it gives you that break from your focus, your tunnel vision, having to get the work done. It gives you a break. It opens you up to more creativity, but it also opens you up to more intuition, which often is the missing ingredient for problem solving. So my homework assignment for you today is to play. If you know there's certain things you like to do, playing piano, playing with finger paints, gardening, cooking, absolutely. Go out and try some new recipes. Anything that is different, that it utilizes your hands, because she does state that in this book, right? Utilizing your hands, according to the research, is a big part of it. Go and do it every day. 15 minutes minimum. If you can do more, of course, great. But if that's all you got, that's all you got. Play. Let's have fun, right? Life is not all about work. Life is also about fun. And not just when we're on holidays. It can be fun every day. So go play, go and craft. And go to my website if you want to get in touch with me. My name is Brigitte Dow. Go to brigittedow.com. That's my website. All my contact information is there. Get in touch if you're having problems achieving your goals, if you feel like maybe this is the missing ingredient, but you're scared to loosen up, because some of us have just been taught like you just have to hold those reins really, really tight. I will support you through this. I have all sorts of different exercises. Like I said, there's tons in here. I also have other exercises that I work with people to help them loosen up, have fun, and yes, achieve their goals. So come over to my website, get in touch. You can also sign up for my newsletter there. It's free. And I look forward to hearing from you. And if you have anything that you've created that you want to share, send it my way. I want to see the crafts. One last thing. This is not about perfection. Okay, we don't care what it looks like. We're crafting for the sake of crafting. That's what makes it meaningful. So whatever it is, it can look hilarious. It could look, you might not even be recognizable for you, but the fact that you started doing it and you sat down and you played, that's the goal. Okay, so homework assignment, go play, have fun, share with me your creations, and get in touch if you need to. All right, have a wonderful, playful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.